as evidenced by their presence here today, have come to realize that their destiny is tied up with our destiny. They have come to realize that their freedom is inextricable, bound to our freedom. We cannot walk alone. As we walk, we must make our pledge that we shall always march ahead. We cannot turn back. There's those who are asking the votes of civil rights. When will we be satisfied? We can never be satisfied as long as Negro is the victim of the unspeakable horrors of the police brutality. We can never satisfy as long as our body heavy with the fatigue and travel cannot gain lodging in the models of highways and hotels of cities. We cannot be satisfied as long as the liquor basics modality is from a smaller ghetto to a larger one. We can never be satisfied as long as our children are stripped of their selfhood and robbed out of their dignity by standing for whites only. We cannot be satisfied as long as a Negro in Mississippi cannot vote for a Negro in New York, believes that he has nothing for each to vote. No, we're not satisfied, and will not be satisfied until justice rolls down like a water in Rivers, like a mighty stream. I'm not unmindful that some of you have come here to our great trial and tribulation. Some of you have come fresh of narrow jail cells. Some of you came areas for our guests for freedom left battered by storms of persecution and started by the winds of police brutality. We have been the veterans' creative suffering. Continue to work with a faith that unerring suffering is redemptive. Go back to Mississippi, go back to Alabama, go back to South Carolina, go back to Georgia, go back to Louisiana, go back to slums and ghettos of our northern cities, knowing that somehow this situation can and will be changed. Let us allow in the valley of despair. I say today, my friends, so even though we face our difficulties of today and tomorrow, I still have a dream deeply rooted in our American dream. I have a dream that only today this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold this truth to be self-evident that all men are created equal. I have a dream that one day the red hills of Georgia, the sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners will be able to sit down together at the table of brotherhood. I also have a dream that one day even the state of Mississippi stayed sweltering with a heat of injustice, sweltering with a heat of opposition, with the transformed into an oasis, freedom and justice. I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they're not being judged by the color of their skin, but by their content and their character. I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day, down in Alabama, with its various races, with governor having lips dripping with the words of interposition and nullification. One day, right there in Alabama, a little black boy and a black girl will be able to join hands with a little white boy and white girl, as sisters and brothers. I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day every valley shall be accelerate, every hill and mountain shall be made low, and rough places will be made plain, and crooked places will be straight, and the glory of the Lord shall be revealed, and all flesh shall see it together. This is our hope, this is our faith that I go back and south with. With this faith, we'll be able to hew out of the mountain despair of stone and hope. With this faith, we'll be able to transform our jangling discords in our nation into a beautiful symphony of brotherhood. With this faith, we'll be able to work together, to pray together, to struggle together, to go to jail together, to stand up to our freedom together, and knowing that we'll be free one day. This will be the day when all God's children will be able to sing with a new meaning. My country, ties of thee, sweet of land of liberty. Of thee I sing, land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim's pride from every mountainside. Let freedom reign. And if an American is to be great nation, this must become true. So let freedom ring from our prodigious hilltops of New Hampshire. Let freedom ring from the mighty mountains of New York. Let freedom ring from the heightened Alleghenies of Pennsylvania. Let freedom ring from our snow-capped Rockies of Colorado. Let freedom ring from the cruciferous slopes of California. But not only that, let freedom ring from a stone of mountain of Georgia. Let freedom ring from our low-cut mountain of Tennessee. And let freedom ring from our every hill and molehill of Mississippi. From every mountainside, let freedom ring. And when this happens, when we allow freedom to ring, and we let it ring from every village and every hamlet, from every state and every city, we'll be able to speed up that day when all the God's children, black and white men, Jewish and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics will be able to join hands and sing the words of the old Negro spiritual. Free at last. Free at last. Thank God Almighty, and free at last. Thank you.